This is 9 News, first at 5.
Good afternoon. Thousands of frustrated passengers have been stranded at airports around the country after an urgent aircraft recall grounded dozens of flights. Jack Ward has the latest.
It's been a chaotic day at major airports that's testing the patience of thousands of passengers caught up in rolling travel disruptions. More than 90 Jetstar flights have been cancelled, with many more delayed after aircraft manufacturer Airbus identified an issue that can affect flight control software on some of its planes. It's a global problem with around 6,000 aircraft identified. Queues snaked through Jetstar's Melbourne terminal for hundreds of metres this morning. Many passengers were already at their gates before they were told they were going nowhere.
Even when we were standing downstairs at the boarding gates, it was chaos with no one saying anything.
We are pissed, we are tired, we are sleep deprived.
Not happy at all because I'm not well and I need to get home.
I'd feel bad if I was working on the help desk. I feel bad for myself.
In Australia, 34 of Jetstar's 85 Airbus A320s are impacted, each requiring a software fix that takes about 3 hours per plane.
We've got about 90 flights affected, and of course that's just Jetstar, but it's important to note that it is a worldwide issue, of course. Anything to do with the flight control system is a serious matter and we take it very seriously.
Air New Zealand also delayed services while checks were carried out. There were issues overnight too when a fire forced the evacuation of the Qantas terminal here in Melbourne. Plane loads of passengers were stuck on the tarmac for almost 2 hours, while emergency crews put out a blaze in a storage room. Jetstar disruptions are expected tonight and into tomorrow. They will be contacting affected customers.
A driver has been killed after their car plunged down an embankment and burst into flames in the Gold Coast hinterland. Bella Schwarzenegger has the details.
This is a challenging operation for emergency crews. Specialist firefighters abseiling down this embankment to reach the burning vehicle. It's understood the driver veered off this winding road 50 metres down into a gully before the vehicle caught alight. The incident unfolding around 10:30 this morning in the Gold Coast hinterland, sparking a major emergency response.
The nature of the landscape out here today required a specialist trained response. On our arrival, there were still some small seats of fire in the vicinity. Our firefighters were able to quickly get down to that area and extinguish.
Hours after the initial 000 phone call, and emergency crews are still on scene. Police now working to determine exactly what caused the crash.
4 children have been rushed to hospital after a jumping castle incident in Sydney's southwest. Police say the inflatable broke loose at a home in Liverpool just after 9:30 this morning, blowing across a neighbouring fence before coming to a stop. All the children aged 9 to 13 are in a stable condition with non-life-threatening injuries. A Sydney father and son have been struck with a stolen car as they confronted a gang of home invaders trying to make their escape. Bailey Kenzie reports.
Well, this is nothing short of a terrifying home invasion that's unfolded here at Balmain in Sydney. You can see in this CCTV there are 3 people. They're moving in and out of the home. They're stealing a number of items, that is, until the homeowner and his son catch up with them.
You in my house? You in my house? Get the back here! Oh my God, what happened?
We then ran downstairs, chased the perps out, and then they got into the getaway car and hit my dad with the car and hit me.
They went up to the car and the car just run them over rather than be stopped.
Police have told us that the homeowner and his son were struck by a vehicle that the offenders were travelling in. That vehicle stolen from Newcastle on Monday.
They stole our car keys, our wallets, my entire computer, monitor, laptops.
If it would have been me, I would have Tazballed them with my cricket bat.
Police arriving on scene, shutting down the area and establishing a crime scene.
I don't know how they got in.
The 58-year-old homeowner was taken to hospital in a serious condition with injuries to his head and his arm. The family tell us they're hopeful it won't be long before the trio are tracked down.
Tributes are being paid to the young National Guard member shot and killed in Washington, D.C. amid growing political fallout from the ambush. US correspondent Jonathan Kersley has today's developments.
Sarah Beckstrom is being remembered as somebody with a kind nature, somebody who loved hunting and fishing. She was from West Virginia. The 20-year-old was shot and killed. One of two National Guards members shot while on patrol in Washington, D.C., allegedly by 29-year-old Afghan national Ramanullah Larkinwall. Sarah's being remembered by not just her family, but also her tight-knit community that says that they have been left devastated by this. Her father, Gary, posted to Facebook describing it as a horrible tragedy. Her former boyfriend, Adam Carr, has spoken with television networks. He says that Sarah did not want to be deployed to Washington, D.C.
Hated it. Absolutely hated it. She was crying before she left. She dreaded it. She did not want to go.
The other National Guard member who was shot, a 24-year-old Andrew Wolf, remains in a critical condition, fighting for life. And we continue to learn more about the man who will be charged with murder in the wake of this shooting, 29-year-old Ramanullah Larkinwall. He had reportedly worked with what was called a CIA Zero unit. That was essentially a specialist unit of intelligence operators and paramilitary unit of Afghan nationals that was backed by the CIA. He came to the United States in 2021 under a President Biden-era policy that dealt with relocating Afghan nationals who were deemed vulnerable in the wake of the US forces' withdrawal from Afghanistan. He was given asylum under the Trump administration in April of this year. Here's what the Washington, D.C. District Attorney Janine Pirro had to say, though.
Stop namby-pambing around with this, oh, he was vetted. There was no vetted. The welcome mat was thrown down.
The political fallout from this shooting in Washington, D.C. has been swift. President Trump has moved to change immigration policies, pausing immigration from Afghanistan, and saying yesterday that he would be pausing immigration from all third world countries.
The coalition is gearing up for its next policy battle, with opposing forces inside the party pushing for a new position on migration. As federal politics reporter Emily Saunders explains, Susan Lee has set an end-of-year deadline for a decision.
After settling on a position to dump net zero, the Liberals are now eyeing migration as their next battleground. Addressing the party's New South Wales Council alongside the new state leader, Kelly Sloan, Susan Lee reaffirmed her commitment to announce a policy by the end of this year, as she outlined her vision for the party's future.
The dignity of work, the meaning of aspiration, the conviction that government should reward.
But once again, her party is divided over how to tackle the policy. Conservatives pushing to tie it with housing, an idea the moderates aren't on board with. That not stopping leadership aspirant Andrew Hastie, writing in an email to his subscribers last night, immigration is out of control. It's bidding up housing prices and rents and destroying our fragile social cohesion.
This is not about any migrant or migrant community. This is about a failure of infrastructure.
We are doing everything we can as a federal government to help people into home ownership, assisting them with accessing affordable rental accommodation, assisting people into social and affordable housing.
Susan Lee is on less shaky ground after this final sitting week, which she used to prosecute Labor on energy prices. But whether she can once again lead her party to a policy decision will be her next major test.
Bob Bongo Starkie, one of the founding members of Aussie band Skyhooks, has died. The 73-year-old announced in January he had been diagnosed with leukemia. Skyhooks dominated the music scene for much of the 70s, with classics such as Living in the 70s and Ego is Not a Dirty Word.
I'm living in the 70s. I feel like I lost my keys.
Statement Starkie's daughter Indiana wrote, "Our dearest granddaddy Bop has peacefully departed, listening to Chuck Berry, snuggling with his fur baby Bonnie, surrounded by family and friends." When Nine's afternoon news returns, charges laid over a shocking stabbing at an Adelaide shopping centre. Pope Leo calls for peace during his first overseas trip as pontiff, and the country's best puzzlers put their skills to the test at the National Championships.
The young Aussie dead in paradise.
Byron ends up in a pool and dies.
A most shocking holiday from hell.
Just had a really kind and generous nature.
What really happened? And why is no one talking?
What goes through your mind?
A warning to all Australians. Sunday at 7.
This is Raj, and this is not good. Luckily, Raj's son sends money from Australia. He uses Orbit Remit, the trusted money transfer app. It's fast, secure, and the money can help pay for things like repairs around the home. It's a proud moment for Raj. Orbit Remit, where money can buy happiness.
It's time for the good times. Forget about the bad times, yeah. Holiday.
In a world that moves quickly, Slow Joe Puopolo did things at his own speed. He found his purpose in the art of salumi making, each slice a dedication to quality, flavor, and care. Puopolo, made slow.
Is it me you're looking for?
We can see it in your smile.
I can see it in your eyes.
Tell me how to steal your heart.
We know just what to do. We love you. Dad, are you serious? Come over and dance. Come over, come over. What are you doing? Off the shoulder. Come over and dance.
Even tough tummies can be sensitive. Milk that's naturally free from A1 protein. Only A2 will do.
A 16 and 17-year-old boy have been charged over a stabbing inside an Adelaide shopping centre yesterday. A teenage boy and 20-year-old man are recovering in hospital after the attack in front of Black Friday crowds.
Yeah, it's pretty concerning, but I mean, there's a heavy security presence at the moment, but I don't know if it's actually really helping.
We're a bit more hyper-vigilant today, kind of looking at everybody a bit more closely than normal.
It comes as South Australian police step up random weapon searches in many city shopping centres. Well, Pope Leo has condemned violence in the name of religion as he met with global Christian leaders in a historic site in the Middle East. Europe correspondent Jessica Millwood has the details.
This is the second day of Pope Leo's first overseas trip as pontiff, a journey that had initially been planned by Pope Francis. The Boston-born leader of the Catholic Church led prayer to mark an important anniversary for the Christian faith. He was joined by Eastern and Western patriarchs and priests on the shores of Lake Iznik in northwestern Turkey, commemorating the 1700th anniversary of the Council of Nicaea, when the core beliefs, rituals and prayers of Christianity were established. Pope Leo using the moment to call for peace and unity.
We must strongly reject the use of religion for justifying war, violence, or any form of fundamentalism or fanaticism. Instead, the paths to follow are those of fraternal encounter, dialogue, and cooperation.
Pope Leo's tour will last for 6 days. In the coming hours, he will visit the Blue Mosque in Istanbul, have more interfaith discussions before heading to Lebanon.
Authorities have made 8 more arrests over the Hong Kong apartment blaze that's killed at least 128 people. Those in custody include engineering consultants, scaffolding contractors and project managers linked to the renovation works. Rescuers have concluded an apartment-by-apartment search for survivors, with 200 people still unaccounted for. A major recovery effort is underway in northern Indonesia following devastating floods in the region. The death toll has risen to at least 174 people on the country's Sumatra island, with another 79 still missing. While the rain has now stopped, authorities are working to restore power and assist thousands of displaced families. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's chief of staff has quit after anti-corruption agencies searched his apartment. Andrei Yermak has been a key figure in negotiations to end the Ukraine war before becoming embroiled in an energy corruption scandal. The search for his replacement will begin over the weekend. Well, hundreds of Aussies are battling it out to see who can piece together a jigsaw puzzle the fastest at the high-stakes national championships this weekend. Nathan Curry joined them.
Welcome to the world of speed puzzling. Hopefully I'm doing a good job of whispering because, as you can see out on the floor, it is very serious business. A lot of the speed puzzlers have headphones on right now. Let's just come in here and have a look. They are working so hard right now. They've got to grab that piece just there. Everyone's working so hard round the clock to try and finish these puzzles. It's like an extreme sport. We've even got commentators over there watching on and commentating on every move. It's absolutely incredible. There's a couple of empty tables down there. That's because they were the first people to finish this 500-piece puzzle. Everyone on the floor is working on the exact same puzzle at the same time. We spoke to the woman who won this round and is through to tomorrow's final a short time ago.
It's pretty intense. Yeah, I was introduced to speed puzzling a couple of years ago, and I remember having a bit of a giggle at my first competition. But yeah, you really get into it, and the heart's pumping and gets the heart rate up, and yeah, it's very exciting. Lots of fun.
Okay, so as I said, she is through to tomorrow's final. There's 300 people out on the floor right now. You can hear those round of applause. That means someone else has completed their puzzle, but only 150 of these people are going to make it through to tomorrow's final. I've also been told the puzzle that will be used for tomorrow's final hasn't been released anywhere in the world. That's because they want it to be top secret. They don't want any of these speed puzzlers having seen the puzzle already or having it in their cupboard or anything like that. So it's top secret ahead of tomorrow's final, and that just gives you a sense of just how serious these speed puzzlers take it.
A very quietly spoken Nathan Curry there. A routine tow job didn't quite go to plan for a driver in Brisbane last week. Dashcam captured the moment the towee misjudged the turn at a shopping centre car park, the ute clipping the car park awning and smashing into the side window. Now with a look ahead at sport, Nat Yoannidis.
Thank you so much, Ollie. Coming up tonight, the countdown is on to the second Ashes test, and England captain Ben Stokes has hit out with the haters. The Aussies make their move on day 3 at Royal Queensland. And Oscar keeps his Formula One title dream alive.
This is our beach, and we want it back! Inside the days that shook Australia.
Reports of an armed man holding hostages.
Terror was about to hit us.
From those who lived through it. And the footage never seen before.
A fire that was 100 k's wide.
We woke up to a different country.
And that broke everyone.
Events that changed Australia. Coming soon to 9.
San Pellegrino, bring your best. This is Raj, and this is not good. Luckily, Raj's son sends money from Australia. He uses Orbit Remit, the trusted money transfer app. It's fast, secure, and the money can help pay for things like repairs around the home. It's a proud moment for Raj. Orbit Remit, where money can buy happiness.
How will this Ashes make history? What's happening behind closed doors? Is Smith the best since Bradman? And what's driving the noise from the Barmy Army? Get the stories behind the story. No BS, just cricket. Code Sports. Grab the app today.
It's raining leaves. Okay, gutter's cleared. Done.
Hey, how's it going? Is that all the flammable stuff? Yeah, just this left.
Does Hannah know we'll be coming over if the fire danger rating is extreme?
Yeah. Yes, she does. If this road here is closed, what's another road that we can take? Hill Road.
When it comes to fire season, you need to be prepared. Create your fire plan. Search Fire Planner. Authorised by the Victorian Government. 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.
At E&S, it's our biggest ever Black Friday sale with massive savings on kitchen, bathroom and laundry. That's massive savings on ovens, cooktops, range hoods and dishwashers, massive savings on fridges, massive savings on washers and dryers, plus massive savings on the world's best bathroom brands. Our consultants are kitchen, bathroom and laundry experts, and we won't be beaten on price. So visit one of our 12 showrooms today or shop online and get value the E&S way.
Celebrate the summer with today news, sport, weather and fun.
Absolutely, colours. Say it loud, say it proud.
I wake up with today!
England captain Ben Stokes has hit back at the haters. Stokes isn't happy with critics labelling his team arrogant for not taking part in a tour match in the lead up to the second test.
Call us rubbish, call us whatever you want to be, and you know, we didn't have the test match that we wanted to. Again, you know, we were great in passages of that game, but yeah, I think arrogant might be a little bit too far.
England's Test stars trained in Brisbane today after opting not to take part in the tour match against the Prime Minister's 11, which got underway in Canberra. Aussie golf star Minwoo Lee is well placed heading into the final day of the Australian PGA Championship. The 2023 winner is tied for third, 2 shots off the pace, with a third of the round remaining.
This is ridiculous. He had a gap that's, oh my goodness, he had a tunnel that I didn't think he was going to go up, with stretched about 120, 130 metres. I can't believe he just hit that shot.
Spain's Ricardo Gouveia is the clubhouse leader at 14 under par. Oscar Piastri's F1 title hopes have received a boost. The Aussie will start from pole for tonight's sprint race in Qatar.
Because Oscar Piastri, by 3/100ths of a second, claims his second sprint pole here in Qatar.
George Russell was second fastest, while teammate Lando Norris will start from third on the grid. And the Boomers were forced to work hard in their Asia Cup qualifier against New Zealand. The Tall Blacks pushing our NBL stars all the way in Hobart, leading by as much as 7 in the second quarter. Jalen Galloway and Will Hickey led the revival as the Aussies came back to win it 84-79. Game 2 against the Kiwis is on Monday in Wellington. And Ollie, that's what's making news in the world of sport.
Great stuff. Thank you, Nat. Well, tomorrow's weather forecast is next, but first, here's a look at what's coming up in 9 News at 6.
Hello in 9 News. A secret wedding for Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. Airport chaos after a fire evacuation and the grounding of A320 aircraft. 2 inmates stabbed at the Western Plains prison at Lara. A man charged over machete threats at a Broadmeadows Rugby League tournament. Also, the Werribee River search for a missing Tarneet man. New polls show the election battle ahead for Jess Wilson, and tributes for Skyhook's guitarist Bob Starkie, who's died at 73.
Next stop, trouble.
Get this out of my face.
Builder Ali's off the rails.
Are you an actual tradie, Ollie?
No.
Angry families say give him a one-way ticket.
Come in, Steve.
Thanks.
Welcome to our house of horrors.
Do you float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, Ollie?
A current affair Monday.
This is Raj, and this is not good. Luckily, Raj's son sends money from Australia. He uses Orbit Remit, the trusted money transfer app. It's fast, secure, and the money can help pay for things like repairs around the home. It's a proud moment for Raj. Orbit Remit, where money can buy happiness.
It's raining leaves. Okay, gutter's cleared. Done.
Hey, how's it going? Is that all the flammable stuff? Yeah, just this left.
Does Hannah know we'll be coming over if the fire danger rating is extreme?
Yeah, she does. If this road here is closed, what's another road that we can take? Hill Road.
When it comes to fire season, you need to be prepared. Create your fire plan. Search Fire Planner. Authorised by the Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.
Iris, I need you to come and work with me. This machine could cure cancer tomorrow.
There are weapons in here, and I'm going to destroy the machine. You'll never catch her.
Iris, come back! Come back! Give up trying to win.
Oh my god.
Come on, play fair, game over.
As if.
You know what happens if you keep this up?
Bring it on.
The Iris Affair. Stream now only on Stan.
You're early.
Chock around the clock with dark chocolate cherry liqueurs, just $5.99 a pack. Go on, it's Christmas. Aldi, good different.
With Telfast 180mg 100s, $36.99 at Chemist Warehouse, plus $7 cashback. It targets hay fever symptoms without impacting concentration. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
This weather report brought to you by the Chemist Warehouse Black Friday sale. Get an extra 10% off store-wide. Excludes prescriptions. Other exclusions apply. Shop now.
9 News is the place to turn for the moments that matter, wherever you are.
Big changes ahead.
Keep yourself informed with the free 9 News app.
To the weather details now, and it's been a damp day across the southeast of the country with storms developing in Queensland and parts of New South Wales. Similar conditions are expected for tomorrow, while a high will keep elsewhere dry. Sunny skies for Perth, heading for a warm 34 degrees from a low of 16. A top of 34 for Darwin too, with a chance of showers and a thunderstorm likely in the afternoon and evening. Partly cloudy for Brisbane, 35 degrees is forecast after an overnight low of 23. Sydney should reach 28 tomorrow under partly cloudy skies before becoming windy around lunchtime. A shower or two for the capital. Canberra is expected to reach 19 from a low of 7. For Melbourne, cloudy with showers increasing in the afternoon and evening, heading for a top of just 16. Hobart, there'll be a shower or two and a top of 16. And it's a soggy day in Adelaide too. After dipping to 12, it should be 20 degrees. Well, that is 9 News this afternoon. Our next bulletin is coming up at 6 o'clock. Thanks for your company.